Attack on Movies.
La La Land is the new movie musical from writer-director Damien Chazelle and stars Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling as two talented wannabes living to live the dream in LA. He's a pianist so passionate about jazz he can't hold down a paying job or shut up about it, while she's an actress in a city crammed with actresses, smiling, emoting and failing in audition after audition. They meet, they rub each other up the wrong way, and then they fall in love, singing and dancing all the way. La La Land marks the third collaboration between the remarkably talented and almost aggravatingly young Damien Chazelle and composer Justin Hurwitz, and follows on from their ultra-low-budget musical Guy and Madeline on the Park Bench and the mesmerizing masterpiece Whiplash. Put in this context, La La Land seems a perfectly natural progression. It's a jazz-tastic, toe-tapping throwback to the glorious Technicolor musicals of the 40s and 50s, filmed in CinemaScope no less. Like Whiplash, La La Land shows us what it really takes to achieve unrealistic dreams, the near-masochistic effort required, the humiliations and psychological pain that must be endured, the sacrifices that must be made. The characters here are not so much hungry for success as growing desperate for it. They can feel their dreams slipping through their fingers, but can't quite let them go, determined as they are to keep their heads in the clouds despite the harsh pull of real life. This is where things get clever. Although La La Land does an impressive job of recreating the dazzling production design and sweeping photography of the golden era musicals, it doesn't shy away from showing us the godforsaken shabbiness of the real LA. One moment we're dazzled by a musical number full of vibrant swirling colours, and the next we're looking at cracked paving slabs and dingy house fronts, or listening to a coked-up writer bang on about how hot he is right now. It's a brilliant conceit, showing us the city as it is and then overlaying it with the dream it represents to all the hopefuls living there. Clearly this movie is a passion project for the filmmakers, who, one assumes, must have spent their lives steeped in the greats of the genre. So how does La La Land stack up against the classics that inspired it? I think it's fair to ask. Well, the musical numbers are imaginative and carried off with considerable panache. Sequences that stick in the mind include a seemingly limitless traffic jam, where all of the drivers and passengers jump onto their roofs and can be seen dancing for miles. A visit to a planetarium that sees the two leads floating up to dance among the stars. And a prolonged, highly artificial fantasy sequence which more or less closes the film. But though this is all very impressive, familiarity with the greats of the genre definitely takes the edge off the wow factor. La La Land does a good job of replicating the style of the 40s and 50s musicals, adding a few neat modern touches of its own. But there is not one sequence that exceeds or really even equals much of what has gone before, at least 60 years before. One major problem is that Stone and Gosling are quite limited as musical performers. He warbles pleasantly enough, while her voice is a high, wispy instrument that's as likely to attract a pack of canines as it is applause. And neither of them have any significant talent for dance. Being a musical star in the golden era was definitely a specialist field. Stars like Astaire and Gene Kelly were living, breathing, tapping special effects. Watching La La Land makes you appreciate their artistry all the more and feel sad for its loss. Dramatically, Stone and Gosling are fine, although the material can't have challenged them much. He does his usual enigmatic meanie with a heart of gold routine, while she succeeds at being wide-eyed and winning. But what the hell? Throw a couple of Oscars at them, see if I care. The songs are okay, but there isn't one obvious hit that will last forever. All the best musicals have them, usually more than one. That's non-negotiable, I'm afraid. But let's not be churlish. La La Land is a good musical that does some interesting things with the genre, even if it doesn't quite make it to the front rank. Watch it, fall in love with it if you must, and then check out all the many, many better musicals that came before. A Star is Born, An American in Paris, The Bandwagon, Love Me or Leave Me, Singing in the Rain, On the Town, Meet Me in St. Louis, Easter Parade. Thank you for watching our review. If you'd like a chance to win a £20 Amazon voucher or iTunes gift card, all you need to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment. We'll announce the winner in about a week during our review of M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Split. In the meantime, why not check out the rest of our content on attackonmovies.com, which includes The Guide, our ever-expanding A to Z of short, sharp movie reviews. And if you like badass movie talk about badass movies, go ahead and take a look at our friends over at Cinema Bushido. You won't be disappointed. Goodbye. Until next time.